sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, the NBA Christmas Day schedule is starting to leak. I'll link some sources in the description from Twitter and Adrian Rosanowski. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. The NBA is through the roof right now. I think the anticipation for the season with Golden State Warriors losing Durant and then obviously Klay Thompson being injured to the next year, the super teams being broke down to like NBA Jams duels. I think everybody is going to, I think everybody going to flock to the NBA. I do. I think it's going to be more popular than it usually is. And, and that's a good thing. I think 2K sales going to be off the chain and everything else, man. But the matchup, the one you don't see on here is Toronto and Boston. They will be matching up. I think that might be the weakest matchup. All right, Philly and Milwaukee will be taking on each other. In no times has been said yet, but Philly, Milwaukee, and Zion and the Pelicans be taking on Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets. And the Los Angeles Lakers will be taking on the Clippers. Obviously, it's going to be at Staples Center. It'd be sweet if they do half Clipper floor and half Laker floor. It might be the most influential Clipper Laker game of all time. But that's kind of just talk Boston and Toronto. I guess that's going to be like the 12 p.m. game. It'd be funny not seeing the game at Madison Square Garden. But, hey, they kind of substitute that this year for, the TD Garden, whatever they call it now. Maybe they're going to be in Boston. I don't know if they're going to be in Boston or not. But, I think Toronto will still be a solid team. They did well without Kawhi last year, so I was thinking like they might completely fall off, but I remember they won a ton of games without Kawhi. I think that's the most uneventful game, at least on paper. Or, nobody's really anticipating Boston and Toronto, but they can make that the 12 p.m. game, in my opinion. And then you're probably going to have, Philly and Milwaukee somewhere in there. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Milwaukee and Philly, but that'd be a good game. That could be Eastern Conference Finals. I think a lot of people be anticipating them to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. See how healthy Joel Embiid will be. Ben Simmons is starting to shoot the rock a lot better. Giannis I seen Kyle Korver teaching him how to shoot. That looks scary. But in the East, it's just not a lot of anticipation, man. It's kind of open with LeBron and Kawhi being gone. But really, it's just like, I guess when it starts, I think Boston is going to probably be one of my sleeper teams. But it's just, it just don't seem like, it don't seem like Boston got, not Boston. It don't seem like Milwaukee got better. Philadelphia, they seem to have got better. They got Tobias and he coming back, and they got Ben Simmons. They added Josh Richardson, which I love him. If Joel Embiid can get in some shape and stop eating at McDonald's and shit and get on a proper diet, or proper lifestyle change, whatever you want to say, they might be good. 3-pointers would be, they got Al Horford. 3-pointers would need to be more at a premium there, but Al can stretch it out. Al Horford may be going back to Boston, or he might just be, facing his foes in Philly. So that's a nice little game right there to have. But that'll be for Eastern Conference experience. I wouldn't sleep on Indiana neither. We'll see how Oladipo get back health. But Miles Turner, he seemed to got better last year, and they added Malcolm Brogdon. And with Thaddeus Young goes to bonus, I think he could be an all-star in this league. So I want to throw that in. And then it's probably the late night game is probably going to be Zion and Jokic. And depending on how Zion is looking this season, if he's healthy, I don't think it's too much predicated on the New Orleans Pelicans' success. If they 20-10 or whatever they is by then, 15-10, it's not predicated on that. It's predicated how exciting is Zion. If Zion is living up to the bill like LeBron was as a rookie, remember LeBron dropped like 25 in his debut versus Sacramento Kings. If he making highlight reels, him, Lonzo, B.I., and the rest of them, Drew Holiday, and they fun to watch. That game gonna be probably one of the most anticipated late games, bar none. You know what I'm saying? That game may do record-breaking ratings, and I believe, Denver being the 100 and not the 100 no more, it might affect them a little bit. But they're a young team. I expect them to top the West with the most wins. They're young. They ain't gonna have a lot of injuries, or they're not gonna have a lot of rest guys that can get up and down the floor. Good coach. So that's gonna be an exciting game. It's gonna be an open floor game. Young guns at the guards: Jamal, Lonzo, Drew Holiday, Gary Harris. So it's gonna be a real fun game to watch, man. I think that might be the outside the Clippers and the Lakers. That's gonna be the funnest game to watch. I believe just pure. Now I don't mean like it means like this might be a preview of the Eastern or Western Conference. I mean just pure fun basketball to watch, man. Depending on how those teams are trending and who healthy and who not. But yeah, the marquee game, the middle of the day game, will it be like 3 p.m., 3:30, 4 o'clock, whatever they decide to make it. The game that will stand alone and the world be watching, and the world will stand still for those 48 minutes, hour, will be the Clippers and the Lakers and Staples. I think they should go half and half on the flow. That'd be funny. Half Clippers, half Lakers. I think that would be funny, like I said. But yeah, man, it'll be an interesting game. I think it's the most anticipated game other than the NBA Finals, a playoff matchup this year. It's Christmas. It feels like I don't have an NBA Finals feel to it or a Western Conference Finals feel in this situation to it. Hopefully Kawhi don't take a rest day. Hopefully Paul George is healthy, Kawhi healthy, LeBron healthy, AD healthy. And we get that show. That might be one of the highest rated Christmas games in recent history. That's going to blow the top off. And this was the NBA needed after having a subpar ratings in the NBA Finals, man. But it's going to be a lot of animosity. It's going to be a lot of just, battle for LA. It's going to be a lot of, marketing this basketball game. And they going to run a lot of commercials. Don't be surprised if they don't do a Kawhi, LeBron, like Converse, Larry Bird, and Magic type commercial. And I look forward to it, man. I think it's going to be the fight for Staples, the battle for Christmas Day. And this is an excellent lineup. The NBA had to put the Lakers and the Clippers as the marquee game. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the late game or the no, it's the marquee game. It's the elite game. Christmas is going to be the middle. It's not going to be another game going on ABC and one on ESPN, or it ain't going to be the late game where I don't think it'll be late game. They may make it the late game. They may make it the 10:30 game. But I think this is going to be the middle of the day. What is it, 3:30, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. type of game. And I think the Pelicans and the Denver will be the late game of the night, depending on where it is. But, at least, LeBron and his family and Kawhi and his family and the Lakers and Clippers family, they ain't got to travel from Oakland back to Southern California to celebrate Christmas. Both teams get to sit at the crib, play a game, and go home. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't think neither team would be a finished product. I don't think that's gonna be the best. If somebody rocky is shaking, I think the Clippers will make a move. The Lakers will make a move to trade deadline. I think they'll get better, healthier by the time the playoffs come. And it may be a scenario they may meet before the Western Conference Finals. So this doesn't mean like one team is just gonna be dominant and just win the West. It's still the beginning of the year. The NBA season kick off into October, right around Halloween, beginning of November. It'll be like 1.5 months in the season, so we got a long way to go. So I can't wait for this lineup, man. I mean, like I said, the NBA is on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? As far as with the video game, with the breakage of the super team, and Adam Silver really got a good product going right now. And that Kevin Durant thing, with him leaving Golden State and his injury, I think more leaving Golden State. I think it opened the NBA back up. So we'll see, man. Once again, you got the Celtics and the Raptors. Then you got the Philadelphia 76ers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Zion Williamson and the Pelicans and taking on the Denver Nuggets. And then you got the Los Angeles Clippers and Lakers taking on each other at Staples. So it'll be interesting to see in what order these fall in. If I had to guess, the Raptors and the Celtics gonna be the first game. Then they gotta run another game not too long after that. That'd probably be Milwaukee and Philly. And then I think the late night game might even be one on the West Coast. I'm gonna say late night game is gonna be Zion and the Pelicans going to the Nuggets, or other way around, Nuggets going to the Pelicans. And I think that prime time spot game, 6, 5, whatever it is, That's going to be LeBron and the Lakers taking on Kawhi and Paul George and the Clippers. So appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hillblaze, thehillblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellow1Boxing to 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check them out. Lotion soaps, foot soaps, bath bomb, much more. Website, promo code description. Don't forget me on all social media. Links in the description. Reach out to the email or those social media links. You need to get in touch with me one time for the one time. Goodfellow.